containers waiting to be picked up. In addition to that, we will also be seeing into our landfill site, you'll be seeing our actual site plan and development of the actual material recycling facility. And if you can imagine, this is the size of a football field, 3,000 square meters, and inside that we put the material recycling facility, and that material recycling facility is where we're going to have well over 100 employees inside working for us, which will be sorting out the garbage. In addition to that, you'll also notice that out in the site that we have the blueprints of the actual, and the blueprints of the remember, it hooks up to the material recycling facility. So as you look at the actual site and you see the building, what you'll see is that inside the building is the material recycling facility. What comes out of the building on one side is what we would call all of the plastics and cardboard and wire. It's all baled and it's ready to be taken to the ports to be sold. But what's on the outside of the building is where we actually put the, and that system is what gasifies all the garbage and turns it into electricity from our turbines. Now, the way this system works is unlike any other system that you've ever seen before. When you look at the way our system works and you look at our facilities, people say, well, you know, what exactly is going on? How does the system work?
We are here at the site of the project, which is actually a waste-to-energy program, which means we process the garbage, clean it, make them into flakes, and then feed them into our, which would produce electricity for about 60,000 households in the city of San Fernando. Aside from producing electricity, we also clean the refuse, which means the basura of the city. The new technology nowadays is there will be no longer any need for landfill, because after processing everything, there will be only left approximately 3% of the garbage or refuse. So we are here to fast track. I have accepted the job as a challenge, and I would like to assure the people concerned, especially the people of San Fernando and the leaders of San Fernando in the City Council of San Fernando, that if there are any apprehension, well, it is really rather unfounded, because this thing is going to work. We're going to finish this, and everything is put into a critical path method so that the project will be operational as soon as possible. So, ladies and gentlemen of San Fernando, Pampanga, mabuhay po kayong lahat. This power plant and municipal recycling system, we could eventually clean the whole area and transform it into a new community, especially with an export processing center in it. This is the challenge today. We're going to face it, and we will be triumphant. For the people of San Fernando, Pampanga, for the people of the province of Pampanga, also for the greater glory of God.
We recycle about 750 tons of garbage per day, and our truck comes in, it will drop off the garbage on a recyclable waste bin, and when that garbage comes to the recyclable waste bin, it's then taken off, or what we call the non-recyclable, which has about 5% plastic in it, and it goes through a shredder pelletizer. And as that's shredded, we create a pellet mill, or what we call a bioflake. That bioflake then is taken and it goes into our hopper, and the hopper needs about 5 to 8 tons per hour. We do up to 172 tons a day of non-recyclable garbage, and that of course is taken, those pellets, and put into our market, and it actually turns the gas actually turns the turbine, and the turbine of course creates electricity, but what comes out is the exhaust, and that's through an electrostatic precipitator and a scrubber. And that scrubber then, when it scrubs it, it takes and gives us clean air without any carbon in it, which is what we're trying to do. We're trying to prevent carbons from coming into the planet, and so this machine does that. One of the things it also does is it creates, because of the steam, it's superheated, 53,000 gallons of fresh drinking water on a daily basis. And of course that steam of course can turn another turbine to either create electricity or run an actual generation system. But in addition to that, we also get distilled potable water of 5,000 gallons per hour. So we've got an incredible system that's generating enormous amounts of money. And if you look at the census report, you know, we're creating electricity for the city, where of course we're getting the methane gas, and we're getting all the byproducts, the drinking water, and of course this is approved by the EPA. And of course what you see is that through the United Nations there's a particular amount of money that we receive for actually deploying the system. All of the contracts that we have, for example, in Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, the list goes on and on and on, especially with all the letters of intent that we have right here in the Philippines, where you'll find that we have joint ventures agreements between Naga City, joint ventures between Santa Rosa, San Fernando, which we're building the site on now, which you can see. In addition to that, we have joint ventures with Bayawan City, and of course Santa Rosa, and needless to say, it's important for the cities in the Philippines to get these systems put in. We're looking at putting in a total of 1,500 machines on a land base or an island base of 7,100 islands to take care of over 90 million Filipinos. We're not just a small company. We have certificates of environmental compliance with Clark Development Corporation. We have our operation permit. We're registered with the Security Exchange Commission. We have our sanitary permits. We've got our fire safety permits. Our certificates of compliance with the business permits. We've got the mayor's permits. We've got the business of internal revenue permits. We also have a presidential decree from the environmental compliance certificate from the DENER, which is the Department of Energy and Natural Resources. In addition to that, we have certificates of use of occupancy with all the places that we use. We're registered. We have sanitary health permits. And of course, we have an enormous amount of announcements that have come out about our company. Thank you for watching the video, and we hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you on our landfill or somewhere in one of the parks that we build after we get rid of all the garbage.